Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I was wondering, there's so much going on in the world, and there's, it's easy access to looking at all the atrocities that are happening in the world, and I was kind of wondering how people can see this all the time and feel nothing for it, and is it like everyone sees it so much that they've become desensitized to it, and how can a person lose shukr and still see this stuff over and over again? And I don't know,
not only they're desensitized, but what they're seeing has no relevance to their lives. You understand? It has no relevance. Because what they're seeing is just another video on their phone. Do you understand? Whether that video is about an atrocity, a massacre, a cartoon, or food, it's still a video. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Just your reaction, sad, happy, tickled, dada. This is it. Mankind given information, mankind given wisdom, mankind given knowledge, still mankind, Allah did not leave mankind alone. Allah sent prophets, meaning Allah sent guides. Because with everything that is given to mankind, mankind can still be lost. They can turn to ingratitude, right? Or they can turn to deviation. You see? So guides are important. Guides, they are the ones who make sense of what is happening and to give it to the people that it makes sense to them. There may be 1,000 things happening, but that one can only understand 3. The guide will make the one to understand only these 3 important things. So that one, that guide, you cannot go to school for this. You cannot go to madrasa for this kind of guides. It has to be trained, it has to be appointed by a guide that is before him. If you think to become a shaykh and to become a guide, you have to go to madrasa, you have to go and get a PhD, then, what are we going to say? Then you don't know anything. Because that's not how sheikhs they are appointed. So, when people have information, when people have knowledge, when people have wisdom, but they don't have someone, a shepherd, a guide, to say, don't look there, look over here, this is too much, come back, where are you going, this, don't get distracted. If they don't have someone to guide them, they will still be lost. Do you understand? So now, even the mushriks, their war was not against Allah. They believed in Allah, their own style, but they believe in Allah. Their war was against the Prophet ﷺ. Because now with that Prophet, they cannot interpret Allah any way that they want. They cannot think about Allah as they like, as their ego likes, as their shaitan likes, as his dunya likes, as their desires like. Then they have to say, Amanna wa sadaqna to the Prophet ﷺ. That's the reason why they declare war. You understand? So people, they're not against Haqq. They're against people of Haqq, the guides. Without the guides, you're going to be lost. Without guides, a journey that is going to take you 3 days will take you 10 years. So without guides to show you, to make you to understand, look, everything that is happening here, look at this. Don't look at it these wrong eyes. To some, they may even say, don't look at this. Do you understand what this means? This is reminding. And sitting in sohbat, what is sohbat? Sohbat is advice. Deen in nasihat. But the saints, they are so delicate, they say only prophets, they give nasihat. We are not prophets. So the saints, they say, we give sohbat. But it's still the same thing. Without nasihat, you will not have deen. Right, deen? So you need nasihat. You need people to advise. You need guidance. Without guidance, and without, how you say, holding on to that guidance. We cannot even use the word submission anymore. Without holding on to that guide, we'll be lost. We have a guide, we don't hold on to that guide. You think it's going to do something to you? You have a doctor, you have the best doctors in the world, but you don't heed their advice, you don't take medicine. You think you're going to go somewhere? Right? You say you go to the best university in the world. You don't attend classes, you don't pass your exams. You can't buy your way out. You think it's going to give you anything? Nothing. So there is a sort of contract. There has to be. You have to agree. By yourself, voluntarily. You have to hold on by yourself voluntarily. Because there is no compulsion in religion. Are there consequences? Of course there are. But Allah in His mercy is withholding the consequences, especially to this nation. But it doesn't mean there are no consequences. Now it seems as if evil is not as it seems. Evil has taken over. You think they're going to go away with it? They're going to get away with it scot-free? No, there are consequences. But the mercy of Allah, if the judgment of Allah falls, everyone in this whole world right now, believer or unbeliever, Muslim, Christian or Jew, will all be punished because we are all complicit. You understand? We are all responsible. So how does a person's heart change? When there is no guidance. Even with guidance, if you don't hold on tightly, you will also get bored. It will not make sense. These guides remind us of our faith. These guides, they refresh our hearts. They refresh our belief. They make us to see with new eyes every time you sit with them. And those who are not following, their hearts are just going to get darker and darker and darker. More and more black. And one day the darkness will be so strong that light will be pushed all the way down. But it will become their religion. They will say, I believe in this. I didn't believe in what was before. There's no light. So we have to be careful. Like I said, this is enemy territory. Because this whole world is what? This whole world is what? Is nothing but a distraction to you. This is Ayatul Karimah. To know that your sons, your wealth, everything you own, this whole world, it is nothing but a distraction for you. We, as believers, should not be distracted. Does that mean you're not going to have son, wealth? Please, do I have to play this game over and over again to tell you guys that this is balancing? Huh? Do I have to talk when there's light? I have to say, oh, but there's darkness. Every time I talk about darkness, oh, but there is light. Just for you to understand and believe in context. If you're still stuck there, don't sit here. If you don't know what I mean already. You understand? Yes. It's not to you, by the way. So, of course we are going to carry our responsibilities and the rights that this physical world, our physical self, everything that is there. But we are not in tariqat. How you say? To be balanced. We're not in tariqat just to be balanced, to be fair, We're in tariqat to follow our heart. Yes? So I'll leave it at that. Fatiha. Assalamu alaikum.